when I was in second grade, Shaquille O'Neal came to my school to have a Q&A with the kids. I was chosen to ask him a question. I asked it, then sat down. The thing is, after some of the other kids asked a question, he would give them a kiss on the cheek.
Is this real? Is this a real? I feel like if Shaquille O'Neal went to schools a lot and kissed a lot of kids on the cheek, we would have heard about it by now.
Well, keep going because the details lead me to believe.
Yeah, the details stack up.
Okay.
If I ever meet him again, do I ask for it? No. Do I relay the story and go at it coy, go for a European greeting, and hope he reciprocates, or just forget the whole thing altogether?
Well, not that one.
That's from Reflecting in the Red Stick. P.S. I asked him if he was allergic to strawberries. I had no idea who he was. I was talking with my mom about my mom's allergies in the car on the way there, and I was just curious. It was actually clipped for the news. He is not.
Okay, that's good to know. I was worried. Thank you for letting me know that Mr. Shaquille O'Neal is not allergic to strawberries. I like that you, as a second grader, saw this giant man. People were excited that he was there, and you thought, I wonder if this giant man is allergic to strawberries. No further questions.
That was the question. That was your God Almighty. If you had one chance to ask Shaquille O'Neal a question, for me, it would be, what do you like better, the General or Papa John's? Like, which of your business things are you more?
You have to choose.
Or can you? I've seen all the commercials. Can you explain to me what the General is and why they made? They have you as their spokesperson, but they also have a fucking Ally McBeal CGI baby General Man as the mascot. And can you explain? Isn't that redundant, Mr. O'Neal?
Do you think that there's a chance, because of the specificity of the question, that if you did run into Mr. Shaquille O'Neal now, and you said, I was the kid, you came to my second grade class, I asked you about strawberries, and Shaquille O'Neal would be like, of course I remember you. I owe you one kiss on the cheek. I was just so befuddled in the moment by the specificity of your question. I forgot to give you a cheek kiss, as is my way.
Yeah.
If I saw Shaq and I could ask him one question, I like to think it would be something urbane and erudite. But I think it would just be kind of I would just be so relieved to get the chance that it would be something like, where do I go from here, Shaq?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, Shaq, where do we go from here?
What's next?
Hey, Shaq, what's next?
See, I think my question, I'd want it to be funny, right? And kind of ironic.
Oh, you'd want to get him in stitch.
Yeah, I'd want it to be like, did you ever fully become Jen? Right? Something like that.
Yeah, that
right?
You'd love that. I bet he'd never heard that one before.
But I think in all honesty, if I now, even as a 37-year-old adult, ran into Mr. Shaquille O'Neal, I think, and someone whispered in my ear, you got one chance, one question, I think it would just be like, how's it going? I think that's the best.
You wouldn't do that. No, you would have something better. Travis, I've got a microphone. I'm putting it in your face right now. Ask a question to Shaquille O'Neal. Don't think about it. Just ask. Travis, you're thinking.
You're right. Okay. Hey, can you give that to me again, please?
Yeah. Travis, here's a microphone. I got Shaquille O'Neal. Hi, Travis. You can ask him one question.
What was it like to be beaten by Aaron Carter?
That is a fucking slam dunk. Now, I do appreciate that my metaphor there was
good
very
all
appropriate
over.
and good. I appreciate that just came to me, but I would love to force Shaq to relive the day that Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Okay,
basketball.
it is occurring to me now how many wonderful things, how many, there's Shaq Fu, there's How I Beat Shaq, there's Kazam, there's just
Kazam.
this. And I believe he was
John's thing when he renamed them all to Shaka Johns or whatever he called it.
He was in Space Jam 1, right?
No,
probably.
He was not. He was in Steel, though. As Steel. From Steel.
What a storied, able to be referenced life Shaquille O'Neal has led, and
you don't have an ending to that thought, do you?
You just want to talk about how great Shaq is.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. There will be people like our question asker who may have no idea that Shaquille O'Neal ever played basketball.
Interesting.
He is just the guy who was in that Genie movie and played Steel, and he's in those General commercials. And remember that video game about him where I believe he beat up Godzilla or something? that there's so many things Shaquille O'Neal, like, he could have just been very good at basketball. And he said, no, I have so much more Shaq to give. Let me do other weirder things.
Hey,
2020, summer 2020, a woman has a blowout. Tyre has a blowout. Has to pull over the side of the road. Who's there to assist?
Is it Shaq?
It's Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq pulls over to help.
More great stuff.
Shaq doesn't give a... If there's any cars, they'll just punch him out of the way.
Right.
Protect everybody.
How about this? And we've completely lost the plot of this question. I hope that's okay, because now we're just kind of having fun with it. But what if they did a new thing of Deal or No Deal, but then he was the host and it was called Shaquille or No Deal? Or Shaquille or O'Neal is another option. That was a lot of fun talking. Hey guys, sometimes it's just fun to talk about Shaq for a bit.
Yeah, we do it a lot. Have you noticed that?
Sure, we do. Do you want a Yahoo?